Hey everybody, it's Dave here, Holiday for Two. Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the series that I've been putting out called Dispersed Camping Favorites. And you know, we like to go dispersed camping, and there are several spots in Arizona that we've gone to before, and there's so many that we want to share with you. I can't put them all in one video, so I'm going to put the next one out for you. One of our favorite spots is Schnebly Hill Road up in northern Arizona, just south of Flagstaff. And if you have an ATV or a four-wheel drive off-road capable vehicle, you will love this spot. If you've never been to Schnebly Hill Road before, you'll love this spot. We'll show you where to camp and things to do while you're there. So let's get ready and go to Schnebly Hill Road, Arizona. Let's go.
Someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Well, if you're coming from Phoenix to go to Schnebly Hill Road, it's about a 2-hour drive up the I-17 from Phoenix. As you get up to I-17, before you get to Munns Park, you're going to look for a sign on the side of the road that'll say Schnebly Hill Exit. You want to take that exit and then make a left and go west. As soon as you pull off the road, you're going to see a dirt road turned into dirt road right away. Follow that dirt road around about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile, and you'll start seeing some of the campsites that I have listed here on the map. There are actually a couple of different sites, and most of them will be on the right side of the dirt road. All right, well, we just pulled into a spot that's about a half a mile down the road. There's the main road as you come in, and there's a fire pit here. And lots of places to pull in your trailer and camp. There's even other fire pits, apparently, so there must have been a lot of people here. We just pulled temporary, so you can see what we got here. And we're close to the freeway, close to the road, so you get a good signal on your phones too. Now, I made that video when we had some friends coming up, and this is back when we had our toy hauler. So we parked right off the side of the road, and then we ended up going in a little farther and parking there. But when we take the motorhome, we usually like to park in that first spot so we don't have to drive the motorhome up the washboard road. There are some rough spots. It's not too bad. There are places back 3 miles that you can get to that are some nice campsites along Schnebly Hill Road. It's a beautiful area. There's lots of forest cover, lots of shade. And the place where we camp, though, is close to the freeway where I like to camp because you get a really good cell signal right there. And if you start going back about a mile off the road, you'll start to lose that signal. But there's a real good signal right in that area for about a mile. And this is an area that we park right in that first spot that you saw on the map. This is when we started taking the motorhome up. Now, Schnebly Hill Road altogether is about a 15-16 mile road from the freeway all the way into Sedona. And this is what makes it so appealing for 4x4s and people with Jeeps and Razors, because you go from 6,500 feet down into Sedona, which is about 4,500 feet, 4,000 feet. And it's just a beautiful drive. There are places to ride all over. Some are more challenging, some are rocky, some are rough, but a lot of fun. And so when you drive down Schnebly Hill Road and start to head west, you'll get to what's called Schnebly Hill Vista. This is a great spot to stop, take some pictures, maybe make sure your wheels are aired down if you want to air your Jeep tires down or your Razor tires down before you head down Schnebly Hill Road into Sedona. Just beautiful sights up here. You're looking down here into Sedona, off to the west. Beautiful country. And boy, when it rains here, the water cascades down the hills. It's incredible. You will also undoubtedly run into other travelers along the road. This is when we took our Razor with a bunch of friends, and we took a drive down Schnebly Hill Road into Sedona. And it's not unusual to run into the pink Jeep tours along the way. They're pretty common, especially on the weekends. You kind of get used to them. Just give them the right of way when they come. Pull over a little bit. They're usually going slow. Lots of places to pull over and have a little stop for drink, take pictures. There's a little creek off to the side here that you can't see in the pictures. And boy, I tell you what, again, when it rains, it just comes down through there, something fierce. But altogether, from the Vista down to Sedona, it's about a 7-mile ride. But it's fun when you get down in the Sedona because there are some little stores that you can pull in. There was a little ice cream store that we always hit down there, but I think it's closed. There might be a new one in there. A couple of restaurants that you can stop in, and there it is. That's Baskin & Robbins. And a couple of stores that you can pull in and get a bite to eat. Maybe have lunch down there. Several restaurants, or even a gas station if you go a little farther. And if you really want to challenge yourself in a Jeep or on an ATV, then take the Broken Arrow Tour. This is one of the must-see, must-do tours or trails for Jeeps. The Broken Arrow Trail. Infamous Broken Arrow Trail. I have not done it yet. I plan to do it, though, one of these days. When you get back up to the top of the hill, it's just a beautiful sight to see when you look back for the sunset. So please hit subscribe, like, and share with this video. Hope you enjoy this. Hope it helps give you some information so that if you've never been here before, please, and you have an ATV or a Jeep, take this trip, go to Schnebly Hill, camp there for a few days. Summertime is just beautiful. And of course, at the end of the day, there's nothing like having a fire with a bunch of friends and drinks and just enjoying good times. Stay tuned for some more information. The best way to get to Schnebly Hill Road. If you're coming from Central Phoenix, it's about a 2-hour drive, 123 miles, but it's an easy drive. Watch the traffic, though, coming out of Phoenix on busy weekends. Friday afternoons are notorious, especially around Black Canyon City. That's where things sometimes bog down if there's a stalled vehicle or maybe even an accident. It can shut down the Black Canyon Freeway right around there, the I-17. So you might want to leave a little earlier on Fridays or wait until Saturday mornings. That's what I usually do because Fridays are notorious for that. But anyway, getting up to Sedona and up to Schnebly Hill Road, you take the I-17 all the way up to Schnebly Hill exit, which is exit, I think it's right there. I think the number is 320, exit 320 for Schnebly Hill Road. Then you're going to turn left and go on to the cutoff right there where it says. As soon as you get to this part of the road right here, it turns to dirt. Now there is let me switch to satellite. There is a large, you'll notice a large, I think this is like for road work and stuff. There's a big gravel pit right there and then work vehicles on there. I think that's Arizona Department, Road Department uses this area for to store vehicles and do road work and stuff, materials. Anyway, as soon as you turn off there, you can actually boondock or dispersed camp anywhere along this road. You'll see campers already parked here. Sometimes there will be ATVs parked along this road or vehicles with trailers and ATVs just for the day. But when you start to get down here to the right, this is where the campsites come in. And already you can see on the map, you can see campers parked in the trees and stuff. So this is all dispersed camping. The first place that I showed you in the video was this Camp 1. And there's a little road here that actually comes down through the trees. Let's see if I can zoom. There it is. There's a little road that takes you through here. Spots here where you can pull in some big, if you have a big motorhome, big trailer. Easy, easy, easy. You can get them in here and out of here without a problem. As you can see, there's already people down here in the pictures parked here. You can actually take this road across. If I remember right, there is a rather sizable dip right here because there's like a little creek in here. So watch this. There is a little rough spot here. If you're taking a long vehicle, you might want to be careful going slow through the middle here. If you want to get back in this area, I was just coming around, taking this road from this side and coming in. But as you come down Schnebly Hill Road, you will see plenty of vehicles parked off to the side in this area and then down in this area. This is another nice camp area that I like. It's a little farther from the freeway. The signal starts to bug out a little bit on the phone signal, but it seems to me, if I remember right, that it still worked okay for our phone signals. This is what I call Camp 2. This is a nice, beautiful little spot. You can tuck in the trees here with your campers and camp inside in this area here. You can come all the way down here and tuck in the trees. Lots of places to get in and back in and get some shade. And this little meadow is famous for elk sometimes and deer often coming through this meadow, passing through here in the evenings, so you might want to keep your eyes open for that. Certain times of the year you will see them walking all around. You can even hear them at night, and they make that strange cat-like sound. There is a private area here, so watch out. There are signs along Schnebly Hill Road that'll say private residence, private area, stay out and avoid that area. But along Schnebly Hill Road is dispersed camping all along. You just want to be careful not to get into this area here. And a lot of people camp right here by the little pond and stuff. There's like a little bridge. But this is Schnebly Hill Road. It comes all the way. There's even more campsites along. This is the spot where I said it was a little bit rough coming around this curve here. If you plan to do some ATV riding and Jeep riding, you might want to air down your tires probably back here at this second spot. I would air down in here. It does get a little bit rough past the tower here where it says KQST FM Sedona. It starts to get rough in this spot. By the time you get to the Vista point right here, the overlook, it will be pretty rough. There will be some rocky spots. Nothing that you can't do in a Jeep with four-wheel drive or a Razor or Can-Am or Toyota 4Runner. Anything that's got a good clearance, I would say 12 inches or higher would be good. Schnebly Hill Road is not... I've seen people take Schnebly Hill Road with low-profile vehicles, and I think to myself as we're going down the road, and the rest of us thought that too, how the heck did they get up here? And sure enough, people get stuck. So you do want to be careful what you take down this road. I could tell you a little story real quick here. We're coming down from the Vista down around this merry-go-round, maybe a little back this around in here. And some guy had a Jeep, one of the small Jeeps. It wasn't the Jeep Wrangler. It was one of the small ones. I don't remember which kind it was, but it was not a high-profile vehicle. Maybe it had all-wheel drive, but it wasn't high-profile, and he got stuck, got high-centered on a rock right in here, and he ended up having to call a tow to help him out. And we kind of looked at him. We tried to help him as best we could, but he was stuck good. And we had 3 or 4 razors, and we, were afraid to try and pull him off of there because he was stuck pretty good on an oil pan, no less. So it does happen sometimes. You don't want to take that road if you got a low-profile vehicle. Just be careful. But anyway, you get down here to the bottom, and there's some nice places to stop, take pictures. Beautiful. Hiking, if you want to take some hiking during the day, you want to go hiking. There's some hiking trails here. And then when you come into town, you come down Schnebly Hill Road all the way into town. Right around this spot is where it comes in. I think this is Schnebly Hill Road right here. And what's fun to do is come down here, start at the top of the hill like around 10:30, 11, come down the hill, and then plan on lunch here. If you've got some off-road vehicles, it's easy to pull in one of these little restaurants here. You can have a bite to eat. There's all these little cafes, and there's an ice cream store was up here. If you need gas in your Jeep or Razor or Can-Am, whatever ATV you came in, there's a gas station up here, a 76 station. It's within a half mile from the Schnebly Hill Road right in there. So it's a fun day, a fun thing to do. Also, let me zoom back up to the top of the hill here. Also, if you're camped up in this area, Munns Park is not far. There's gas stations up here, places to get food and ice if you need some. There's a dump site at Munns Park RV Resort. I think they charge a fee, if I remember right. They charge like $5 or something like that to dump. You might want to call ahead, but I think there was a fee. They also have a little store there. There's a couple little places to eat in town here, right in this area. The Pinewood Bar and Grill. I got good hamburgers in there and breakfast and stuff. So just a nice, fun little place. There's a lot of cabins up in here. So they have a golf course if you want to go golfing. So Munns Park has a lot of things, and it's not far to Flagstaff if you need something in an emergency. So it's just a fun place. We really like this Schnebly Hill Road area here to camp in. And so hope you find this helpful. Hope you please hit like and subscribe and share for this, and appreciate your support, and hope this helps you enjoy Schnebly Hill Road. Take care.